Hello. Hey, what's going on? Let's see, my microphone is working, right? Right. Yeah, everything's working fine. Let's see. No buffering? What's going on? Okay. Alright. Greetings, creatures and humans alike. I am MagiQDog, and tonight we'll be doing some simple art stuff. Yeah. I'm gonna be honest. I was gonna do a character art design and stuff, but one, I have to get up kind of early in the morning to do some stuff to get prepared for my big vacation, and two, I kind of forgot to do a thumbnail. Yep, my stupid self was like, Q, you forgot to do the thumbnail, and I'm just like, ah, crap. So you know what? I decided to just do this random art stream where I'm just going to show you guys some of my ways on how I do my rough drawings. It also kind of helps out with doing some of my other art in general. It'll be kind of like a fun thing. Maybe do like 1 or 2 sketches and stuff. Maybe even 3. And then just call it a night and begin my vacation process. But yeah. But enough chatting about. I'm going to check on my audio real quick. So give me a second. God, I hate my voice. But yeah. Now, give me a second to get change. And I shall return. Okay. Let's go on ahead and get started. So, whenever I'm doing my dang squeaky ass chair. So, oh, right, I forgot I gotta put my mask on. Give me a second. There we go. Maybe I need to move my character down as well. Let's see. Maybe turn down the volume just a little bit. Just enough for some simple background. Anyways, whenever I do my rough drawings and stuff, I always do like 2 different layers. I do this one, which I call 70, because I used to have the opacity down to 70, but I now change it to now 50 or 40, but I still call it 70 because it kind of helps me out. And then I do liners. I said I do liners. Liners are kind of like my whoa, that's big. Liners are kind of like the things where whenever I need to make like a simple line, I do something like this. You know, something like that. Of course, also more detail whenever I get to actually drawing. I always change the opacities for both of them to make sure that they're both kind of even out. Let's see. And right here, I'm going to put rough 1. Now, I don't often do this right here because normally 70 is my rough. But since this stream is about rough drawings and stuff, I'm going to go ahead and do this right here. Now then, what character should I draw? I think the first thing to do is to draw my character and stuff. Ah, god dang it. But yeah, I'm gonna draw my character. So, because of that, I actually need to pull up my reference drawing, so give me just a second on that, okay? Ow, my hand. Looking at my back door. Sorry guys, give me just a second. I'm almost got this here done. Come on. Gonna shrink this down. Okay. No. But yeah. Now then. These two right here are going to be my reference drawings. So I'm going to put them over to the corner of both me and my friend Pink, because I'm going to use her for one of the drawings too. Now then, let's go ahead and get started with the line works. So, with my character's got like these unique shapes. And darn cords, they keep getting tangled up. So yeah, my character has a bit of a unique face. This here is kind of like how you do the head, then you do like two sticks. As for the body, kind of go like a rectangular shape in a sense, you know? Then just draw the arms, kind of like them being elongated as us. And then you just do like something like this for the hips, where the hips could just be like a triangular shape. Of course, I can skip that sometimes because of the coat that I wear. Kind of like drawing me as a girl and stuff, but you know, if it works, it works. But yeah. And of course, just drawing the legs, and how I draw the legs. I'll trick this down a bit. I draw the legs. Sometimes you could just go right there, or if you want to add more pizzazz, kind of do like a rectangular shape right there. And of course, just add like the bottom of your feet. For the hands, if I want to do enclosed fists, I just draw like a circle or something like that. Or if I need to do like a certain hand gesture, just go like something like that. Now, guess I could draw that right there in a sense. Nah, I want to do something more fancy. Now, when it comes to some characters and stuff, I kind of start off with a circle for the head. Because if you got a circle for a head, you can have it kind of looking in any direction that you want to. Now, I'm going to draw what's pretty much kind of like your face lines. Basically what that means is whatever direction I want to face. So, for example, if my character wants to look this way, I do the face lines to right there. If I want the characters looking up, I do that right there. If I need a character looking down, I do that right there. It's kind of like a way for animators and stuff to kind of map out what directions they're looking for. Now, for my character, I'm going to have him kind of doing like a cool action pose. So for that, I'm going to have him look this way. Now, next thing, I'm going to draw kind of like the spine of the character. Of course, it's called like a different term, but I'm just going to call it spine. Like the character's body line. Basically, the body line is where, kind of like how you're posing for your character. For example, I'm going to do like a cool action pose where he's got his arms out right here and right here. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to draw this line to where it's like this. Then I'm going to have my character's shoulders right here. And I'm going to have his arms going like that. And have his arm come right here straight out. Next, we're going to do the hips. Which basically kind of like this right here. But I normally just do like stick figure kind of drawings. So, going like that. And then this right here. Now, we can do a bit more with this since now I got like an extra layer. So we're going to put this down to 20%. Then we're going to draw the character. Let's see. Now here, we're still going to use like the face lines and stuff. But this time we're going to add more sass to it. Going to do like this round things for eyes. Going to do a smirk. Some nose. Maybe do a little bit of something with the hair. So I'm going to draw like a couple of things for hairs right there. Going to add like little ears. No, I'm not going to add an ear on that side. There we go. And then just do whatever. We gotta add the little cow lick. Gotta go. Now then. Like I said. My character's got like simple shapes and stuff. To where I could just do like things like this. And then just bring it out like that. Now, noticing how I'm bending the character and stuff, you gotta make his motions fluid. You don't need it all stiff and stuff. God dang it. There you go. I am sorry you had to see that. But yeah. Now, of course, with this being rough drawings and stuff, it's not going to look perfect. In fact, no one's going to expect this to be the final touch. But this does help us out a lot. And these right here are kind of more like suggestive kind of things. So, I'm going to put my hands out like this. And then we're going to have the arms come back here. Then we're going to have the shoulders. The arms go like this. Now I'm going to have my hands closed up right there. And then we just bring it back. next we're gonna do the feet and stuff. Well, the legs. And of course, for something like that, I would do this right here. Now I know I use like rectangular shapes like this, but I also do this as well. I mean, it's whatever helps you create your drawings the best. Let's see. And with the feet like that, there we go. Now then, of course we could add a couple more details to this to make the line process, for the actual rough process, to be a little easier. So, I'm going to do this right here. And then we're going to do this right here. There we go. Alright, that's looking a little pretty good. Now, time to get to the actual rough. Now, this is where our reference character is going to come into play. This right here. Because let me tell you something. It does not matter how many times you see this. Your memory is not going to let you remember every detail perfectly. Like, for example, try to draw an elephant based from memory. In fact, I'm going to do that. But yeah. I mean, it's not bad and stuff, but I'm pretty sure there are some details that I missed. Probably like the shoulders and stuff, and extra things and all that. But the point I'm saying is like, no! Anyways, what was my point? Oh yeah. The point I'm saying is like having a reference drawing can really help you out in the long run. So, let's go on ahead and get started on this. So, not everyone is like this, but I always start by the head. I think drawing the head of the character is the easiest way of going for this. And what I do for drawing is that I kind of go back and forwards. Kind of like this in a sense. You see what I mean? But I make sure they're really close to the edge. And I kind of do like a scratching motion. It's kind of like doing hair drawing in a sense, where you take this right here and you make a cool drawing. But anyways, I'm getting off point. But yeah, I kind of do rougher things and not really like doing them one at a time, you know? Not when I know. And I can simply get it all in one go, you know? You know what? I'm I'm gonna have him a bit smug in this one. I mean, have myself smug in this one. So. As for the eyes, they don't really matter. Because, you know, I always use this circular tool to kind of make them even. Ooh. Right. Let's see. Now, for the hair, I kind of tried to get it as close to this as possible. But of course the hair got so much detail. That I just kind of go with the basics. As for this right here, I kind of just gotta make my own judgment on it. Because that's pretty much the point of these drawings and stuff. When it comes to the rough, you kind of gotta make some guesswork on how everything looks. For example, right here, I'm gonna raise this up a bit. Because I noticed that if I don't, it's going to be looking shorter compared to how it is right here. Like, you get what I mean? Now, for the ears, I'm not that worried and stuff because, you know, I can just add whatever. And for the eyebrows, I don't think it'll matter all that much. Although personally, I'm not a fan of the whole trope about the eyebrows being seen through the hair. Never really liked that. Let's see. As for this, it doesn't really matter about the size as long as it works. There we go. And of course, if I want to, I can add like extra details here and there. Kind of do the lines and all that stuff. But, you know, it's a rough drawing. It doesn't have to look perfect. Now, next I go from the neck down. Let's see. Now, I noticed that this right here ain't gonna work all that well. So this is where I improvise. Let's see. Nope, that ain't gonna work. That's another key tip for artists and animators. You want to make sure that your lines don't really try to intersect with one another. Because if you do it like this, it's not going to look realistic. You always got to try well, this is a rough drawing and stuff, so it doesn't have to be perfect. I always add like an extra line right there for the shadow work. Now then, up next is the coat. Now, notice how big of the lines I'm doing right there? That's because... oh, hang on. But yeah, notice how big of the lines that I'm doing? That's because whenever I'm trying to do long lines like this, I often kind of put pressure on my pen. Which that right there will cause some issues in the future, especially when I'm trying to do clean line work. Which I think some of you guys have noticed if you watched some of my previous art streams. Which, by the way, I do totally recommend you check them out. Let's see. Now right here, I'm just doing a bit of guesswork. Kind of like just figuring out where things need to go. Now, with that, kind of get some freedom right here, but I could do a little bit more than this. So, going back on this thing right here, I'm going to take my character and I'm going to do a little bit more. There we go. And with that, my mind can have an easier way of drawing. There we go. And then right here, we just complete it. Here. Now then. Right here, you don't really need line works and stuff if you're doing like simple drawing guesses right here. Like for my diamond, well, my crystal really. I could draw it right there because it's kind of like a And then do your collarbone. Let's see. And then do like your simple line work for the neck right there. Speaking of which, I need to pop mine. Okay. Now then, we're going to continue on with this right here. Which I am going to drift a bit from the rough work. Yeah, I'm going to drift from it big time. Now, I want you guys to remember, this right here, think of it kind of like, think of it kind of like a train track, and your pen is a train. Actually, no, that's a bad analogy, because, if I draw it from base right there, it looks like it'll be a train wreck. What's a better analogy that I could do? Think of it kind of like a trail. Like in the hiking woods. Like in a park. You can have like, these pathways and stuff. But just because you got a pathway doesn't mean that you have to follow by it. You can pretty much go wherever you want. Yeah, that's a much better analogy. Now, of course, right here, I got this body. Which, there we go. Now, I don't have to worry about the cube being perfect and stuff. That's because at the end of the day, it's a t-shirt. And t-shirts wrinkle and stuff. Okay. Now then. I'm gonna continue making my belt. Like so. And then we're gonna make the belt buckle. And I just do like a simple circle right there because, you know, I can fix it up whenever in the future. Now, next, actually no, I'm gonna move that belt buckle a bit. There we go. I think that'll be a lot better. Oh, right, the arms. I kind of forgot about them. So, gonna move my character right here. Oh, right, the letters. For them, I just do like a simple MD. And then I can just trace them back wherever. Like so. There you go. There you go. Now for the arms, this is going to be a little tricky because of perspective. However, there's a neat trick. Notice how I got it kind of going this way and this way? That's because of perspective. Like when you put your hand in front of you, focus on your hand and then look at your elbow. It's kind of like going this way in a sense. I guess. Now with that, I just kind of go based on how I would see it. And then, there we go. Now, for the hands, if you're not good with hands, that's okay. Because like I said, this is a rough drawing. I did it again! Note to self, pay attention to where you're drawing your lines, because if you're not careful, you're going to end up drawing them on your reference sheet. There we go. Okay, good. Now, next thing we're going to do is work on the rough for the arm, for the hands. So, I kind of just do like a simple thing right here. Gonna add a little bit more on the palm. And then just do like an arc right there. And then just draw your fingers based on how you would see them. There we go. Now, if the hands ever look too big or something like that, or if it's not the way I want it to, that is fine. I could just erase them and stuff and just rework the hands. But right now, I think this right here is going to look fine. Of course, I could always decrease the size. And the best way to do that is to just take your lasso tool, lasso the hand, then use your transform tool to bring it up or down. Big hand, small hand, big hand, small hand. But yeah, what was I doing? Oh yeah, I'm gonna bring it down just a little bit smaller. There we go. And of course I could always move it around wherever I need to, so I'm gonna move it right there. And I can use this rotate right here to kind of bring a better rotation to it. There we go. I think that'd be perfect. And of course, I can't forget about my werewolf claws. Gonna make sure I draw them perfect. There we go. Alrighty. Then for the other arm, just rinse, repeat. Now, of course, we're going to do this a little bit differently. There we go. Now then. Now it's time to draw the closed fist. Now I know this doesn't look right and stuff, but of course, like I said, this is a rough drawing, so we can always just go back and re-edit it whenever we need to. Now, next, we're gonna draw the privateers. So with that, first we need to focus on the legs. And then we just bring it down right there. I try to look on where the knees are at, which the coat right here kind of covers up the knee. So I need to bring this down just a little bit more. There we go. And then we could round it up there. Then of course we could just do all these extra pants lines. And then right here you could just do however you want to do it. Just make it go crazy. Gonna give it some chunky feet. I mean, chunky feet. Chunky meat. Now, of course, you want to make sure that your knees and stuff are looking right. And of course, you can add extra lines right here and here to kind of give it more like that pants in depth, you know? Then last but not least, just finish it up with the boots. Now, of course, since I don't got any high heels and stuff, I can just do like little lines right there. And make sure we round this up. And then just round it up like that. Alrighty. Then we just add the finishing touches for the ruff by connecting the lines right here for the coat. Dang it. And of course, we could just add like these extra lines right here to give it more effect. And there we go. That right there is a rough drawing complete. Okay. This right here brings also a valuable lesson. Make sure you pay attention to where you're drawing your ruffs. Because if you don't, you got situations like this. Okay. So, That is one rough down. 2 more to go. Now, normally when it comes to rough drawings like this, like with the shapes and stuff, it shouldn't take anyone it shouldn't take a professional no more than 10 seconds. Of course, you guys know me. I'm a perfectionist. If I don't see something right, I try to fix it. But since this is a rough, I'm not going to worry about it. Now then. I think it's time that we draw Pink next. You guys know Pink. She's my best friend and my leader of our guild. But yeah, I'm going to draw her. I think I'm going to draw her drinking a nice cup of tea or something. So. First, we do our liners and try to get our line thing situated. So. Gonna do like some big ass people. Then right here, we're going to have her enjoy a nice cup of tea. We're gonna have her, now, for her, I do her body lines a bit differently. Because, since she's got like this, big chest right there, I do hers with a big round, chest right here. Then seeing how her body is a bit rectangular right there, I go like this. And of course, seeing how she's got a long flowing dress, I can just go whatever. There we go. Now then. I'm gonna have her do this right here. And I'm gonna have her put one of her arms on the table. Now, I could do like this circle right here and this little circle right here. And it'll be kind of like a thing for the shoulders. And then, there we go. Now I'm going to do a little bit more detail right here. Since she's got all this big amount of hair, I can do this right here. There we go. Now, since I kind of got my line work right here, let's get started. Now for this, I'm going to do 2 different layers. I'm going to do the table. Which is like so. That ain't gonna work. Okay, this right here is a lot better. Now, what kind of detail should I put for this? I'm just gonna do a simple table style. I am gonna add some little details to it though. That way it's not like a boring table. Then gonna add a little more detail to it. There we go. Plus I can also give more detail whenever I draw her behind the counter and stuff. Oh yeah, I forgot about the chair. Let's see. There we go. Oh, right. There we go. That kind of shows that she ain't just floating on air. Which she could float on air. After all, she is a lums. Got it. Time to draw her actual character. Now, seeing how I got an object involved with her drinking a drink, I'm going to draw that in her hands first. Okay, Pink, I need you to move over here. There we go. That way I can get a better look at your hands. Now, I often try to do a little bit of separation. There we go. Of course, I'm going to do some lines right here to add a little bit more finesse to it. Oh, right. Forgot about this right here. With like her little part right here to her dress. And then we just do a little bit of erasing right there. Now with that, I can go on ahead and try doing her face. Now, because of the fact that she's raising her head up just a little bit, you're not going to see the chin all that much. Like the pointy part right here. So it's going to go around about just a little. Then we're going to work on her neck. There we go. That looks nice. Oh, right. I should fix up her body line right there. Perfect. Let's see. Now, of course, we're going to get the hair next. Which with the hair... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, for, let's see, gonna do a little bit of a thing right here, and add a little puff right there, and another one right there. Okay. Five, 6, and 7. Now, you always got to make sure to watch for every little detail that you can. Because if you don't, it's not going to work out for you in the long run. For example, right there is how her hair is kind of mango and stuff. You also gotta look for her body movement as well. Like since her head is a little bit turned this way a little more compared to this one right here, gotta make sure I watch for the dimensions right there. And of course, just do whatever from there. Now this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh yeah, I do 7 for all of them. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And then of course just do like the little tuffets. There we go. And of course just add a little bit of details here and there to kind of give it that pizzazz, along with a few extra lines here and there. Doesn't have to be perfect, but it kind of gives it more detail. Oh yeah. Gotta watch out for her emotions. After all, each emotion is can be shown by the movement of the eyebrows, the movement of the eyes, the mouth, and all that stuff. Watching every little detail on the facial expression can really show you what their emotions are. Like right here, she's kind of happy. Though her body language shows that she is happy because she's about to kick your ass. But here, you can't really tell because of her eyebrows being covered by the hair. So I'm gonna do a little exaggeration a bit. There we go. And I'm gonna fix this up where I do a little bit more of this right here. There we go. Now she's showed that she's really enjoying that tea. Speaking of tea, I saw that new Pokemon that's going to be released for the DLC for Scarlet and Violet. And I gotta say, I like that. I cannot wait for that to show up. Now, because of her chest, we gotta draw that first. So, and with that, we can do this next. Then we gotta do her little frills right there, which I'm just kind of just doing some guesswork. There we go. Then right here. I think I'm gonna go right there and do a little bit of a that ain't gonna work. But I do like how that got curved. So I'm gonna do a little bit of erasing and go right there. Yeah, I think that'll work big time. So with that right there erased, we can then focus on this next. Hang on just a second. I just realized there's something that needs to be changed. But that's fine. Because right now, we're just working on the rough stages, so we can do simple erasing and just tracing and all that. There we go. Now that's looking a lot better. Then we're gonna do right here. Luckily, I don't have to draw all this because of her being under the table. I don't like that curve anymore. That curve is kind of being distracting a bit. There we go. Now that looks a lot better. Okay. I'm gonna draw this first. Okay, Pinky. I need you to move. There we go. That's a lot better. Now we're going to throw a bit of an elbow right there. And there we go. That's got this arm done. Now we're going to go to the next arm, which is a bit simple. There we go. And of course her hand's just going to lay flat on the table. So we're going to do a little bit of exaggeration right here. That's not going to work. Let's see. This is where our 70 comes into play. We're going to do this right here. Then we're going to throw a bit of a 2D dimensional kind of thing. There we go. Now, don't worry about how weird this looks right here, because like I said, this is a rough drawing, and we don't have to follow this completely. Just until we get to like the till we get to the finishing touches, which will be the clean line work. And of course, since this is her dress, I could just go wild with it and just do whatever. There we go. Okay. That looks pretty good right there. And with that, that's got rough too. And that one was a little bit faster and stuff. Now, time for rough 3. Which for this one, I have no idea what I'm going to do for. Action. Relaxation. Excuse me. I know what to do. This one I'm gonna have me and Pink just having a grand time. Like we're out partying. And this one I'm gonna do a bit bigger. There we go. Now it'll be like this. Now, like I said, for me, just do a bit of the triangle. Along with this right here. And with her, do the big old chest. Now that looks weird. Hang on guys, give me a second. I gotta look up some you know what? I'm not gonna do that. That's gonna be awkward, even if it's just a rough drawing. How about this? Need to make them a little bit smaller. Because that got me a good idea for this one. But yeah, making sure you stay constant with the shapes. Now then. And of course, do like your shoulder things as well. Yeah. This is us fist bumping and stuff whenever we're going to battle. So I'm going to get started with my character. And you know what? I think I'm going to do the math for mine. So I need my character again. Ah, Hank! Move out of the way. So, gonna draw this right here. Gonna do a bit of the ears. And of course, just doing some rough guessing. Forgot about the... Actually, no, his hair is gonna be covered. Forgot about that. I'll do a bit of that right there. There we go. Oh, right. Forgot about the hood. But yeah. That's a little bit about this as well. Sometimes it's about guessing and seeing how things are going to look. Oh yeah, I forgot about the bam right here. So yeah, that does cover it. Never mind. And of course, we're gonna add a couple of hair strands right there, making sure that it looks nice and neat. And of course, just add like a couple of spikes here and there, along with some lines. Then add the neck. Then we're gonna add the big coat. There's the belt. I think right here is what I'm gonna go for. Then we're gonna add some walking feet, which I don't think is gonna work. Oh, right. There we go. I can't forget about my big crystal on the back. Now with that, that's got most of that done. So I'm going to move my character shift. Why are we here? Why do we do this? Damn it. Okay, let me just say this. This normally doesn't happen. Normally, I'm able to separate my layers perfectly. But for some reason, today's stream is gonna be like, nope, let's just make him look like a complete idiot. This sucks. Anyways. Actually, no, that don't work right one bit. There we go. That looks a little better. Up next is pink. I did it again. I did it again. Ah! Okay, Pink, it's your turn. Now for Pink, this one's gonna be a bit different. Now this one's gonna be a lot of guesswork because as bad as it sounds for a character artist, haven't really much done on their back. Luckily for me, however, I am a very creative person. That's another thing about this too, you gotta be very creative. Trying to figure out things. Think outside the box. Thanks, Chaotic Viking. I will admit, you scared the heck out of me. I wasn't able to see that and stuff, and that just popped right in my ear. Oh, that was really funny. Let's see. So yeah, we're gonna do this right here, and add a little bit of turf right there. Then right here, we're gonna do a bit more right there. Now, of course, we also gotta add some curls. Then back here, we can just go wild. We can make her hair look whatever. Add some lines as well. Give it a bit more pizzazz, like I said. There we go. I think that looks pretty good. Now, of course, with her shoulders being slimmer, I could just do this whatever. And this right here, you do this. Okay, Pink, I'm gonna need you to move your dress just a little bit. That way I can see the hands. There we go. Okay. And with that, we can now focus on her back. There we go. It could have been a lot easier if I added lines right there, but, you know, kind of add a bit of a challenge. Okay. So, I'm gonna have to exaggerate her shoulders just a little bit to try to make this work because I didn't realize the hair. Or I tell you what, we're just going to erase the hair in general and do a little bit of a curve right there. Yeah. Oh yeah, forgot about this right here. There we go. I'm gonna have like a big round thing right here. That's gonna be her sword. I just realized. It needs to be straight down. I'm just gonna have her hilt right there kind of block things. And then I'm gonna sew just a little bit of her finger right there. Because it's not gonna matter all that much. Now then. There we go. Notice how I make these lines looking like they're smaller and going inwards, while these are kind of more bolder and going down? That's because this will kind of give like in depth. Kind of like showing that this leg is going backwards, while this leg is going forwards. It can also help too that I moved the dress a bit right there. Oh yeah. Gotta finish up this right here. And then finish up the race. There we go. Now let's see how that looks. Ooh, that looks good. But I realize I'm missing some pieces right here. There we go, that's perfect. Now then. Feel like there's something I could add right there, but I don't know. I got an idea. We're gonna fight against the horrible and dreaded YouTube. But yeah, that's pretty much it right there. Done 3 different rows. And I've shown you guys how I do it with some of these simple line works right here. But yeah, that's pretty much got it right there. Alrighty. I think I'm gonna end it right there. With this right here. Just gonna let you guys soak it in for just a second. As me and Pink goes and takes on the dreaded YouTube. With its policies. Yeah. Okay, enough fooling around. Alright guys. I think I'm going ahead and end the stream in a little bit, but for now, I'm going to switch over, fix everything up, and do a little bit of chatting, okay? Alright, BRB. I just realized I had the mic off. Okay. So, what I was saying earlier was that, I forgot my watermark. And I'm gonna do some announcements. Basically put, I am gonna be starting my vacation tomorrow from streaming. And I won't come back until September 27th. Sorry to drop this bombshell on you, Chaotic Viking. But, yeah. On the 27th, I will return and I'm going to do a birthday stream. So that's going to be fun. So I got to get everything prepared for that. I got to get streamers and all that. So. Hang on a second, guys. I can't see a thing. Ah, there we go. Sorry I had to be interrupted. But yeah. What was I saying? Oh yeah. Gonna come back the 27th of September. Gonna be doing a birthday stream. Which, like I said, I gotta get streamers, gotta get a hat, gotta get everything ready for it. what I'm probably gonna do for the stream is probably play some games. Probably gonna try Spyro and Mario Kart. I think that'd be fun. And also doing some art as well. Probably gonna have it for like a 4 or 5 hour kind of stream, which I think that's gonna be really fun to do. But yeah, during my break, I am gonna get some stuff prepared. Gonna try to draw some emotes. Gonna try to set me up a Patreon page, which for me being very small, that's not gonna help. But you know, figure I can do that. Go ahead and get it out of the way, and get some other stuff done here and there. And also try to mainly catch up on anime. I am so behind. But yeah, as for you guys on Twitch, if you wanna not be bored and just see like a blank page, try going on my YouTube channel. I got all my live streams there, and you guys can be able to go check them out just in case you missed them. As for my YouTube people, if you just want to watch the previous videos and stuff that I got on there, just check them out. Sorry, I thought someone was coming in again. Might be a bit too loud. But yeah. But pretty much you guys just go check out the YouTube channels and stuff just in case you want to check them out. I always got them up and just waiting to be watched. But yeah, guess that's pretty much it. So with that, thank you all for coming on this wonderful art stream. I hope y'all got to have a learning experience and got to check out some cool things as I draw me in pink. And crap, I feel like I'm missing something, but I don't know what it is. What is it? Basically, have fun. If you guys want to, please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. That way you're able to see all my videos and stuff. Also, check me out on Twitter, aka X now. That way you're able to see my announcements and pulls. And also check me out on Twitch, as that's also where I do some of my streaming. And with that, I bid this show adieu. So long, see ya, bye bye, see you later alligators, and goodbye, and I shall see you all after my vacation.